Un momento, por favor. All right. We are here. Okay. That didn't work the way I thought it would. We are here rating Panama Devils house, aka Dorkalina. We've got a super square yard. What up, naturally? Good to see you in stream. I know you haven't been able to make the last few. Yeah, we're out here rating Dorkalina's house. This is a very interesting patio, balcony, whatever you want to call it, porch we got going on out here. I feel like it's missing some beams. I think I saw someone recently do a sort of a porch like this. I get that the tree is probably holding it up, but I feel like it needs some support over here as well because it looks a little strange. But I like the unique design. The staircases outside are nice. Got a very square but bare yard. We've got a hot tub on top of our house. We've got a nice little sitting area with a telescope. That'd be fun to do at night. Happy Thursday, feeling better? Yeah, I think I'm feeling better than I was yesterday. We're definitely not 100%. I felt pretty bad when I woke up, but I went to the gym and kind of sweated it out. Yeah, it's a basic yard. We'll check out inside and see what's going on the inside. All right, on the inside, we've got a fairly basic entryway. We've got a nice padded bench here for putting your shoes on and what have you. You know, we've got the default shelf with some stuff hanging up. Very nice. Back in this closet. I like this. I like having an entryway closet because that's exactly what you would kind of expect for like these fishing poles and stuff to be in. You wouldn't want them just hanging on the wall, but you'd have them out in a closet. We've got a canoe in there. That's kind of cool. I like that. I haven't seen like an entryway closet before. That's good. That is good. Is my chat gonna be different every stream? What up, Gabriel? You sound better. That's good. Thank you. Thank you. I'm gonna have to redo my docs every time, it looks like. That's kind of annoying. Custom browser docs. YouTube chat. There we go. Now I can see him. We're getting a message. Sweet. Okay. So we're in the living room. We've got a very interesting color scheme here. We've got some very darks and some very lights on this light brown floor. We've got Dorkalina right here. Bow. Clap. I think I like it. It's different. I feel like it doesn't go so well with the light brown wood. For my liking, but I do like the setup you've got going on here. I like this table in front of the window. We've got an outside view. We've got some potted plants. We've got a nice little seating area over here with some Hearthstone cards on it. Yeah, it's a very, very cozy, nice little warm home, you know? I really like these end tables in front of these windows because I feel like that's feels very realistic too. This is a very cozy front room. Very nice. Did my request to check my house? Sounds good, man. We are about 40 requests out from probably getting to you, but we will get to you eventually. In here we've got a nice little night elf rug area. We've got a see-through fireplace. This is sick. This is sick. I love this. I love lots of books and bookcases. Yeah, I mean, you've done a good job placing the bookcases. Everything is put together very, very well in your house. Back here we've got some clothes hanging on the rack. Yeah, I like, honestly, man, everything feels like really, really good in your house. I don't know exactly why. We've got a toilet over here behind the wall. We got a sink over here. Bathtub. I like how the toilet's like hidden from your main view unless you're like around the corner. We've got a nice little shower right here. That's a really good shower. We've got the knobs on the wall. Towels. Dude, this is a sick house. I love when people make custom room shapes. Yeah. Look at this hot tub room. Man, this is really, really good. You have like really good taste in your placement and color of all your items. This house is sick. We've got some empty rooms over here. Looks like maybe we're preparing for the future. Yeah, a lot of empty space. We're just not supposed to see that room yet, I don't think. Let's go in this area. We've got a nice bedroom. We've got a bench at the foot of the table. We've got a nice little, yeah, like, dude, I honestly am kind of gushing over everything I'm seeing. It looks really, really good. The sheer curtain would look good on that shower space. I feel like it would have to be super, super long. I guess you could put it like halfway down the wall, but yeah, that could look good. The outside room here looks really good. I mean, everything in this room, the colors, the placement is just really insane. Insanely good. Where can I get to the room? Oh, is this a secret bookcase maybe? Here we go. That's how you get to the room back here. Look at these bookcases. You've custom decorated them so well. Wow, I'm so impressed. Everything looks so good. All of your custom placement of everything on your bookshelves is just insane. Yeah, this is a super warm, cozy vibe room. Then we come out here. Look at that. It actually looks like an outside view from right here. But then it actually looks good when you come back in here too. This is crazy because like I don't think I've ever seen someone create an outside view and then you walk back in it and it actually still looks good. This is really, really, really good. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I love this. Very nice. You've got a nice little nature area out here. That's sick. Have I missed anything? Let me see if they've said anything here. I've already seen that. I think we've seen the whole house. Have we seen the whole house? We need to go in here. Here's the kitchen. We've got a well-set dining table. We even have placemats. We've got a super cozy fireplace over here. Look at this shelf filled with plates. That's awesome. Got another sitting place by the window, a nice little tea table. This is a really good, simple kitchen. I love this. Oh my gosh, you got stuff cooking over here. Look at this freaking stovetop here. We are actually cooking in here. This is a really good kitchen. I love this. Look at all the spices and stuff over here. You've done so well with all of your shelves. They're just all stacked with stuff that looks like it was placed like super naturally. We've got working cabinets over here. And like, I'm never surprised with what you've got inside. Like, look, we've got stuff up here as well. Oh my gosh, we've got a vent, pots and pans, a sink. Guys, what do you guys think about this house? This house is insane. We've got a nice pantry back here. We've got our kegs, all of our drinks. Oh my goodness. This is crazy. Back in here, we've got a little bar area, a place for serving drinks. Got some bar stools. Man. Like, the only thing I have, like, a little bit of issue with is, like, the coloration of the chairs and stuff in here. Other than that, this house is, like, kind of crazily good. Very nice. Let's head outside and give a score here. This house is insane. The layout feels really natural too. Yeah, I think that's a very good point. Like everything felt like it flowed really natural. I'm kind of unsure with why there's like a bunch of empty rooms in the back. The color is slightly off. Consider it gone. Okay, so the outside I would give like a 7. I feel like the porch setup for me was just kind of a little strange. Like it looks good out here. but it wasn't my favorite. I feel like adding some supports, but then just like, I don't know. I feel like having a porch outside your house, it feels too narrow. It just feels like a walkway up to your roof. The inside was a 10 though. Like, I think that's easily a 10. I was super impressed with all of your decorations, all of the layout of your house. You had some empty rooms, so like I'm just gonna kind of pretend those weren't there. If those rooms were like just gone, which they're probably just future plans, the only issue I had was that living room colors just a little bit, and that's just personal taste. But everything else in your house was like genuinely perfect. It was a nice, cozy, comfy home. Well done, Dorkalina. W's in the chat for Dorkalina. Thank you for sharing our house. I'm super glad I reached out and got a hold of you, because I was having issues finding you on my friends list for like 2 weeks now. It feels like maybe not that long, but like about a week. And we finally got it figured out. So thank you so much for inviting us over and letting us check out your house. W's in the chat for Dorkalina. Very nice. Who are we heading to next? All right, we're gonna head. Oh, that's an EU house. We don't want to check out those EU people. We'll head over to Compton. Heading over. View houses. World famous in New Zealand. What up, Rain? How you doing tonight? EU. I'm just kidding. I like the EU people. There's been some really impressive houses over on EU. For sure. Dun, 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 dun. All right. Playing the new Animal Crossing DLC. That makes sense. Seems like people who like WoW housing would probably like the Animal Crossing DLC. All right, we are here raiding Compton's house. I have no idea what's going on here. Is it supposed to be a skate ramp? That's exactly what this is supposed to be. We got a skate ramp out here. You drop in. You grind the table. You go up here. And then you come back in. Yeah, I don't like this. I get what you're going for, but it just kind of falls flat. It's like I can tell what you're doing, but I feel like if we're gonna do this, we got to execute it a little bit better. We come over to the stepping stones, up the stairs. What are with these like floating? Okay, this one's attached to a tree, so I guess I'll give it to you. You've got these rocks in the ladder area. I'm not vibing with this. I'm not vibing with this layout, to be honest. If I ignored this half of the screen, I guess this half for you guys, like this area looks good over here. This area looks terrible. Why do we just have a missing thing out here? It's like you were kind of wanting to make your house look like the Millennium Falcon. It feels like almost. I do like that your house is built into a tree. That's kind of cool. Yeah, it's like we got some unique thoughts out here, but just not a huge fan. Let's head inside. All right, entryway. We got a chest, a bench. We've got a very elegant hallway walking in. We've got some tapestries, lots of pillars, lots of red rugs. Personally, Silver Moon decor is not my favorite. We do have a nice staircase over here, though. Leads up to a holy book of the paladins. Let's check out the downstairs really quick. Got a table that's nicely set. We've got an interesting kitchen. We got a cookbook over here. Got an oven. Got some upper shelves. Got some ingredients over here to the left. You know, Nice kitchen, nice little kitchen there. We got a toilet in here and a sink. All right, we got a half bath there. Come up the stairs. Just adding a lot of random tapestries all over our house. I don't love that, to be honest. Coming around the back, we've got a little paladin altar over here. Warrior weapon tablet. It kind of just feels like we just wanted to place items around the house and show them off. Doesn't feel like there's a whole lot of intention behind what you're placing where. Nice little sitting area by the fireplace over here. Almost feels like there should be a secret room back here. Ooh, there is. Just had to jump a little bit. All right. Ooh, a secret cave. Secret tunnel. I'm really disappointed because... Oh, wait, maybe not. Give it a second. Oh, wait, no, I thought I found something. Wait, did we find something? Okay. Whoa. 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 What's going on back here? Now I know why it was secret. Okay. Well, we got a big old bed. We got a nice backdrop. We got Xalatath in the ceiling. We got plenty of lighting. We've got a couple chairs over here. I don't know if I can think about what's going on in this room. I don't know if I should be touching this bed. Wait a second. Let's just back up out of here real quick. I can't believe I found that without them being online. Yeah, let's just we'll just leave that back here. What a way to treat your video stars. You gotta jump over this pillar behind the tabard, then you're gonna walk through this cave with cobwebs, and then we get to the juiciness. Don't turn on a black light back there. True. Back in here we've got a little forge. Yeah, it's kind of a cool forge area. It kind of feels out of place in the home, but I mean, I see your vision there. Back in here, we've got a little seating area by the bar. Another little fireplace. Second kitchen up here. Head up the stairs. Looks like we got like a little loft. Little seating area up here. Man, there's so much to check out. You've created so much extra rooms and stuff in your house. We got a little bedroom back in here. That looks nice. Oh yeah, spectral sight. Good thing I'm not on my demon hunter. Got a little bed by some books over here. I don't know, these like woods like right next to the marble looks kind of weird. We've got a dark well up here. I like all the little pathways and extra platforms you've added, but like I like it just because it's like kind of cool to have all these different areas to go, but I don't think they necessarily go together well. Got a little well up here, a book right there, some training dummies. Not very much room to train though. I need to make sure I didn't miss anything. I feel like I was like in the middle of checking out this floor and I got a little distracted. Yeah, there's stuff everywhere. This is such a chaotic layout. Got a table up here. We've got another bedroom. Is it supposed to be a hotel? Let me see their message. Okay, yeah, nothing about a hotel. It does feel kind of like it's a hotel. Yeah, the bridges are nice. We've got another half bathroom in here. Nothing crazy. What's in here? We've got a bathtub in here. I'm so confused on where I'm at in the house, to be honest. We've got a overlooking over the front entrance over here. A nice little pool. Another fireplace with some seating around it. Come up here. We've got a bed. I'm just not really overly impressed with most of the rooms. I like this. I like these little, I don't know if these are called trellises or if there's something else, but I like that. As like part of the upper balcony, kind of just look through them. Let me go back over here and see if what does this mean over on my YouTube chat? I don't know. The extra bridges and platforms and stuff are cool. There's another bedroom up here. Yeah, it feels like it's got to be like some sort of hotel or something. I don't know if I missed anything, but I think we've seen the whole house. It's honestly making me dizzy just thinking about this house. Have we checked out this other side? Yeah, we came up the stairs and checked out this side. You've got an interesting layout, at the very least. It's got a lot of potential, but it's too chaotic. Okay, yeah, I mean, I'm not really a fan of the outside. I like that you created a custom skate park. It's the first time I've seen something like this. It doesn't feel great to me, even though I can tell what it is. And then like even your tree house, like it feels kind of weird to me. I would honestly give the outside of your house. Do I feel like being that mean? I'm going to give you a 6. I'm going to give you a 6 on the outside. The inside, man, your little spicy room was really funny. And that was like probably my favorite part of your house. Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of a hater because I don't love like the blood elf textures inside. And then there was like random switch ups to like the night elf wood and like random decorations all over the place. I didn't really love the inside of your house either. I hate to say it, but like I think I'm gonna give you a 6 on the inside of the house too. Kind of like what Naturally said. I think there's definitely some potential there. I did like the layout, like all the different levels and bridges and stuff like that. But yeah, I was just not vibing with the inside of the house either. I do appreciate you putting in all this work, though. I can tell you put in a lot of work to your house and inviting us over to check it out. So W's in the chat for Compton. The guy that's famous in New Zealand. I appreciate you inviting us over. Very nice. I think doing ratings on different categories such as creativity, cleanliness, and execution could be more accurate. Yeah, I mean, it's just it's just my, base rating, I've tried doing categories, but I feel like I just, like giving my take on it. I think you're right. I think there's a place for that, but that's not what I'm doing. My house is better. Hoarder look like junk in the yard. What? The void tube? If you want to get your house reviewed, you got to join the Discord. Put in a request. Let me hop on my Bruto because I got some mail here. It was someone over in a YouTube chat that was talking about that stuff. The creativity is certainly there. It just suffers from too many flooring and stuff clashing. Yeah, that was basically my critique. Listen, we're the rogue scene now. Nobody can deny it. We're about to go poon some noobs in the arenas later. Did I craft? Okay, I didn't. Wait. Did I craft a neck from last season? How is that even possible? Oh, thank God, I didn't. I was about to freak out. Okay. Can't wait until midnight so I can add more to my yard. Yeah, midnight's gonna be sick. I can't wait to see the houses change because, like, There's definitely still a lot of creativity in the community and different in houses, but you know, we have a limited amount of decor. So the fact that we're going to triple it, I'm just excited to see what people do. Panama Devil here. Princess Stinky Poopy Pants. Your house was sick, Panama Devil. That was actually a sick house. All right, let's get to another one. Whisper Jason heading over. View houses. The retirement home. We don't get more outdoor budget, at least not at launch. I thought I saw like another level that did give outdoor budget. They're reducing how much budget a lot of things cost from what I read. Interesting. Who's out here whispering me? You can check my house. I on you stream. I check houses in the order I get the ticket requests. If someone's on in the inflated gladiator, can you invite me to the guild? All right, I'm very interested in this one. We're here rating Zalara, aka Jason, aka plot number 18 in the neighborhood, the retirement home in Founders Point. This is going to be a good one. We've got a jump puzzle up to the house. Let's see if we can get up there. I'm only going to try a couple times because I don't want to make this super boring in the video, but we're going to see if we can get up here. Yeah, I love a good jump puzzle to get up to a house. If you have a floating house, I think it's required that you have a way to get up there from the ground. I think that's a requirement. IMO. Very nice. I think it's ridiculous that Burrow string lights are 5 but goblin lights are 1. Yeah, that's crazy. I think it's weird that there's like 2 grasses. And like different colors have different costs. When I was making my Hobbit home, I realized that. Boom. Boom. No! Okay, we're just gonna fly up. That's really cool though. I appreciate that you have a jump puzzle to the entrance of your house. Bro, what the fuck is going on up here? Let's change our flight style really quick. I need to fly around this thing. We are got a crazy contraption out here. This is the most insane gnomish invention I've seen in my life. It looks like it just laser in all directions. Is this WoW or StarCraft? True, it feels very much like StarCraft. I think we went a little overloaded on the Tesla coils. All right. I love this. I love that the inside matches the outside theme. We've got a very interesting entryway here. The gears, the Tesla coils, the grates on the ground, these wooden doors up on the top, everything like moving around, flashing. It just feels really good. This is really cool. Giving Protoss. We've got a nice little slot machine here. Oh, whoops. Yeah, it's kind of overwhelming, but it's good. We got these secret doors using bookcases to come in. We've got a nice little robot right here that looks like he's ready to jork. Yeah, I mean the whole house is just like this huge Noah's invention. What are these things floating in the air? They're like, look like they're not meant to be here. What are these items? Does anyone know what these items are? It looks like you're not supposed to see through this end. It's a bug from the recyclers. Gotcha. Yeah, I mean, all I can really say is just like very, very engineering, very gnomish. It's just a smorgasbord of gnomish engineering throughout this house. Wow, this room looks really cool. That's crazy. I mean, I mean, that's crazy. This is the... You just made the rooms themselves feel like insanely put together. We've got stairs up here. Oh my gosh, I thought we were finished. We've got some extra rooms. Oh my god, thank God. I was getting overwhelmed by the amount of flashing and moving around in that room. We've got an interesting fell feeling nature room in here. Dragon on the wall. We've got a bedroom. Nixia's head. Got a little pet house. This room's kind of boring, especially compared to the rest of the house. I do like the trees in the top, though. That's kind of a nice touch. What up, exclamation? Come over here. What's in this door? Got another bedroom. Ethereal based. Void based, maybe. Oh, I like this plant placed in a tube. That looks really cool. Yeah, that's cool. Okay. Yeah, that's an interesting room. Back in here. A lot of night elf lights illuminating the ceiling. Man, this is like, this feels like, you know, those fluorescent lights in office buildings. We've got a chessboard on the ceiling, but it's like really, it's really alarming to the eyes. Not a huge fan of this room. I don't know, man. I mean, I love the staircase to the bridges up here, but I don't know that I love those rooms. What's going on in here? Oh, we've got like an outer space viewing window. That's kind of cool. That's interesting. Yeah, I mean, these rooms are just like, I love everything you've done with just like the engineering theme. Every room just feels super crazy. Well, we've got like a command center here. Look at this. Feels like this is the front of the ship. Yeah, this is cool. That's very cool. I love how you made this feel like, I mean, you could tell immediately what this is. This is the command deck, whatever. Very nice. Like the bedroom was giving D4 Drew, but it doesn't fit the house, need more decor. Then up here, we've got another staircase up here. Whoa, look at that view from up here. That looks sick because it truly looks like you're looking out into space. We've got some plants and some containment cells. This is crazy. My mind is honestly blown. We've got Zalateth up on the screen. Yeah, this is crazy. Hopefully I'm not missing anything. I think we've seen the whole house now. Let me do it one more time through here. Make sure I didn't miss anything. Don't see any spots for secret rooms. Yeah, this is crazy. It hurts my head, but it was really cool the whole way through. I'm back for more housing content. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah, dude. All right, outside. I'm gonna give you a 9. I think we could have been a little bit more creative with the spaceship. I think there's too many Tesla coils on this side. I think this back end looks really good and kind of just makes sense, but I feel like there's way too many of the Tesla coils on the front. I love that you've created a jump puzzle up here, and I think that's like pretty much necessary if you're gonna have a floating house. Oh my god, there's more around this neighborhood. Who are these people? The inside, I would give you... A 9.5. I think the bedrooms hurt it a little bit. The really bright bedroom I hated, and the other two were just kind of boring. It felt like you used probably all your decor limit in the other areas. I love the layout to get up to the bedrooms though. Those were really cool, and everything about your house was just insane. Like, it felt like everything in there had a purpose, but I don't know what that purpose is, right? Very, very, very cool though. 9.5 on the outside, 9 on the outside, 9.5 on the inside, 9.25 overall. Princess Stinky Poopy Pants gifting 5 subs in the chat. Princess Stinky Poopy Pants, thank you for starting a hype train. You are a real G. And thank you for showing us your house. It was actually insane. Dude, this is lame, man. How are you going to have this house and then have it be a no-fly zone? That is the most lame-ish I've ever seen in my life. Who is this guy? Who is this guy? What are we even doing? Hello. Very cool. Are you just like a neighborhood of crazily engineering crazed people? Princess Sticky Poopy Pants, thank you again. That was sick. You did not have to do that, but I appreciate it greatly. All right. Let's see who's next on the list. Let us see. We got Ethical. That's an EU home. Another EU home. Tomorrow's going to be an EU day. Whisper Roberto. Oh no, are we to the point where I haven't added people on BNet? I hope not. Oh, we haven't added people here. If I have to add another one, and I'm not already friends with them, oh Lord, let me just add a couple people here. Oh, someone just added me back instantly. So maybe we can get to him. Maybe we can get to him. Boom. Gotta get back to work. Thank you again, Erratic. Thank you, Princess Stinky Poopy Pants. I appreciate you. Thank you again. Have a good day at work. All right, who added me? Roberto is now a friend. Let's go to his house. Came into a hype train. That's dope. Adios. What is this clip? You said it with such 9.25 overall. Princess Stinky Poopy Pants. Princess Stinky Poopy Pants. That's actually it's a kind of a fun name to say. You should say it out loud. Try it out. All right. Reviewing your house now. Live on Twitch and YouTube if you wanna watch. Excuse me. Okay. Oshwergal. The outside's insane. The outside's insane. He says, give me 1 minute. Can we give him 1 minute? I don't know if I want to give him 1 minute. Looks like a PvP arena. We'll give him 1 minute. I'm going to add a couple more people while we're waiting for him to do whatever he's got to do. The rigor. What is a YouTube? Erratic Gaming? Yes. All one. Oh, he just wants to tune in. I'm gonna add the rest of these people really quick. He's gonna hop in the live, then I can begin. Sweet. Yari. I'm gonna add it to the ticketing system that you guys have to add me instead of me adding you, because Lord Jesus. This is the most annoying part of this process, to be honest. All right. Excuse me. Can I cancel this? Refresh. Give me 1 second. I gotta log in here. Oh my lord. Two-step verification. Okay, we're back in. All right, we're here rating Kulgosh's house. We got Chef Goulash out here, along with Huntmaster. Can't read because they're moving. Rin Highwind. All right. Yeah, so the outside's kind of crazy. I like the doors to the entrance. We've got a nice little fortress gate surrounding the entrance of our home. We've got not much in the yard. It looks like we probably use a lot of decor limit on the outside. We've added some gazebos. I think these are custom added. Around the back, we've got a little table. We've got a fantastic view off that porch. That's very sick. We might want to add some railings around this porch. That's a lawsuit waiting to happen. But yeah, well-fortified fortress. We added like a little wolf pelt over the top of our entrance. Very interesting. Nice. Yeah, that fridge from last night was sick. All right. Typical Horde fashion, you've got the Horde beds lining the hallway here. This is where the Hordes sleep. Just exactly what we'd expect. This guy looks pretty sick, I'm not gonna lie. Oh wait, this is the Iron Wolf clan. Oh, this is the guild hall of the Iron Wolves. 1 second, let me find this ticket. Is that what he said? Who are we here with? Okay, so this is like the Horde equivalent of the dwarf that we've been checking out. This is their guild hall, the Orcish guild hall. Nice. So yeah, they've killed a bunch of frost wolves, and then very similar to the ram, we've got a dire wolf over here. We've got orcs all over the place. I'm very scared. They're about to duel. Oh shit. Malfunctioning Stealth Man 54. They look like they're about to battle. That's sick. Oh, look at that, dude. I feel so scared. I genuinely feel scared. I'm gonna have to chill out over here. I don't know how much shit we can talk. This is a very, very sick guild hall. I love the raised platforms that are around the arena. I love whatever is going on over here. We've got like this throne made out of the effigy. Looks like there's a chair in the middle, some frostwolf pelts lining the area. Tons of place for the orcs to sit. And dude, we've just got all kinds of orcs around the room. Dude, I'm very scared. The wolf is really, really well done. Why don't more people do this? Why is there why is there only 2 houses that have done something like this? That wolf is very, very cool. I love the way all these orcs look too. They look very, very much like, I don't want to say like NPCs, but they look like orcs. They're RPing, very nice. All right, let's go into the side. Yeah, these are all real players. They've got their whole clan in here. It's the Iron Wolf clan. This is very similar to the it's like the horde equivalent of the wow, I can't freaking talk. The dwarf house that we've been checking out, Cottrell's. Come up here, we can see this in a little bit more detail. I really love appreciating the rooms, and like the fact that you get all these players together is just so sick to me. This is what MMOs are about. Can someone link the Discord for him? You join the Discord and put in a housing review ticket. We've got like a guild eating hall in here. We've got some tables around the room. Nice and close so you can talk to everybody around. I feel like for an orc house, I would like to see those long orcish tables with like benches alongside of them. I feel like that feels more like a guild hall to me than these single tables. But I do like it. It looks good in here. Let's come up here. We've got some cots over here. Some hammocks. This looks like Ubers. Yeah, I mean, it kind of, oh, look, yes. I love to see the horde sleeping like this. This is what we want to see. We've just got tons of bunk bed hammocks for these guys. We got some nice beds up here at the top. I wonder who gets to sleep up here. The colors and stuff like that in this house are really sick. I like the deep blues and reds. Very nice. Let's check out this other side. You gotta love the Tayshalaks. Is this the same people Horde Guild or different people? It's completely different people. It's the Iron Wolf clan. If I had to guess, they probably fight each other sometimes. Yeah, I mean, this area right here, this just like arena in the middle is really cool. All the fires around the area is awesome. Okay, so I was complaining and I didn't get to the right room first. We got a cool guild hall in here. God, sometimes I feel so stupid when I critique and then I see things that make me eat my words later in the review. But yeah, this looks nice. I feel like the Horde's a little bit too civilized for chairs for each member, though. I think we need, like, rocks and benches and stuff. Makgara. Battlehammer? Yeah, I think that's the name of the clan Battlehammer is the name of the Dwarf Guild. I like this. We've got, like, a Horde throne for a man orc and a lady orc. Very interesting. I love that you've created custom thrones. It's really cool. We've got all kinds of trinkets and weapons and all that kind of stuff raised. The layouts of these rooms are really good. Come back in here. What we got? Got a nice little meeting room. War room here. I feel like I need a little bit more savagery in this room. This room feels a little bit too cozy for an orc war room. But it is nice. All right. And it's not that overused Horde throne. Yeah, I really do like that. I like that you didn't use just like the war chief chair that everyone uses. Go around the wolf to the main hall. Okay. Yeah, you just told me. Yeah, this is awesome. This is really well done. Very, very cool. Very cool. Use fireplaces as pillars. That's sick. Yeah, I'm impressed. I'm super impressed. The orcs, they just get drunk back there anyway. Yeah, the wolf head is sick. All right, well done, guys. Yeah, so the outside, it feels like it's a fortified fortress, which is very in line with it being a, you know, orc-only guild hall type home. Yeah, I think you hit the nail on the head, and I think you did a really good job with the outside. I'll give you a 10 on the outside, and the inside's just as good, you know? I was super impressed with the big wolf head. The arena area was sick. The guild hall was awesome. You know, you're horde, so I got to dock you at least 5 points, so we get a 5 on the inside. But, you know, if you weren't horde, it'd be a 10. Cogsworth, get out of here with the For the Horde. The chief sits in that big throne, and the chiefess sits in the flowery throne. Very nice. I'm Greta in the Iron Wolf clan. We're doing a Makaron, a battle of wills. It took Kogosh so many hours to figure out the wolf head figure. Yeah, I bet. Sorry, I wasn't reading your guys' chat, but they're very sick. Very nice. Well done. Yeah, 10 on the outside, 10 on the inside. I was trolling you a little bit, but very, very well done. Thank you guys for all the effort that you put in. Thank you guys for all showing up, because I love getting to come over to people's houses and seeing big groups of people together like that. That's always so sick. And yeah, just super, super, super well done. W's in chat for the Iron Wolf clan. Now, if we can get Clan Battlehammer over here to put the smackdown on the Iron Wolf clan, then we'll be in business. Very, very nice. Chieftain Kulgash. I need you guys to meet in battle, and I need to commentate on it. We need to go meet in a war zone. No reses. No reses. Just a 20v20 match. Dwarves versus orcs. All right, guys. I think that is going to be it for the housing ruse today. I think we've done 5. Have we only done 4? We did Panama. We did Compton. Oh, do we have to do one more? We do that pretty often. We got a mention over here. I think maybe we've only done 4. We've definitely done 4, so I need to do one more. I'll do one more. We'll see if we can get Jitter here. Jitter hasn't added me back. Whisper AZS. Heading over. Let's go check out one more house. One more casa. Excuse me. Oh my gosh. I started late, but... Dude, I got a new graphics card. Can you guys tell on stream? Does the game look any better? I turned my graphics settings up a little bit. I'm playing at like 120%, 20 FPS rather. It's nice. Gotta go show him the Might of the Horde. Don't show me on this character. You're gonna show me on my Evoker or Demon Hunter. All right, we're here looking at Azstora's house. Another... I feel like I've seen so many houses in this plot, or maybe there's several plots that look similar. Maybe this isn't the plot I'm used to. We've got a fountain out here with some grass around it. We've got little pathways through here over to a bench, to a well, to a little gazebo. Got some nice plants in the yard. Nothing crazy, but it's a nice little outside area. I came late and I missed this. I need to see it. You can go back and watch. It'll be up in a VOD on YouTube. You can watch the VOD on Twitch, whatever you prefer. All right. Entryway is very basic. We've got some benches, got some bookshelves and a desk leading over here. Listen, the Christmas is over. We gotta take this Christmas tree down. That is a sick Christmas tree, though. That is a very full Christmas tree. Clark Griswold would be very impressed with your design here. I love all the toys and stuff underneath the tree too. The rest of the room is like empty though. I feel like with such a festive tree, you would need decorations all around the room as well. Let's come through here. We've got a nice little monk bar. Got some spices and ingredients up on the shelves. Just kind of basic decorations, nothing crazy around here. This wall is kind of like separating like nothing important in my opinion, but it's an interesting design. Let's head over to the other side. Back in here, we've got a keg up on the bookshelf. Got some, what are these meant to be? I haven't figured this out because it looks like it's carved out of wood, but then it looks like they're meant to be bottles of some sort. It looks like the potion that Yzma and Kronk have that turns people into animals. That's what it looks like. It's supposed to be wine. Come back in here. What we got? I really like these raised platforms. These are nice. We got a sitting table over here. We've got a sitting table over here. It feels like so elegant and fancy with like nothing. I don't know. It just doesn't feel like there's like, what is it so fancy for? I like the layout of the room. It feels, you know, it feels like there needs to be more of a theme to it, I guess. I don't know. Here's Anilari potions. Very basic hallway. I always love when people use levels. Like, I love these recessed areas, these raised platforms with benches. The greenery and shelves over here look really nice, and I love that there's like a recessed area back here, some sort of a shrine or altar here for you to pray to. That's nice. Let's head up the stairs. The totem in the corner looks really good. Got some windows shining in some light. Got a nice kite centerpiece here hanging off the chandelier. That's a cool chandelier. Yeah, that's nice. I think that's just like 5 chandelier or 4 chandeliers stacked on top of each other. That looks really good with different sizes. We come to the top. There's a little table, a nice little sitting area for you to enjoy the little greenery up here. Very nice. We got a bookshelf room. I think there's too many different types of bookshelves for my liking. Got a secret room back in here. Nothing in it. Got a secret room back here. We've got some greenery. We've got a little seat. A little desk over here with a fish shrine on it. I always love these little balcony rooms where you can see down below. So that's a W for me. We got a nice fountain over in the corner back in here. Got a bedroom. Little desk. Dresser. We've got a nice little raised area over here. Very bright. Interesting. Let's go to the other side. We just got an empty room. All right. Interesting. Interesante. All right, the outside, I think I'll give you a 7. I think this is just like a, you know, it's a good, but I would say average yard. You know, it's nice. On the inside, kind of the same thing. Like nothing overly impressive, nothing bad. I did like the use of different levels within your house in some of the areas. The Christmas tree was really cool. But yeah, nothing like really stood out to me as like amazing, but I do think it was good, and I'll give you a 7 on the inside as well. It's very, very nice. Thank you for the effort that you put into your house. Thanks for letting us check it out. W's in the chat for Azstora. Plot 2, Razorwind Shores, Sanctum of the Chosen. Appreciate you for having us over. That was a good one. All right. That is going to be it for the housing reviews tonight. I am going to end the YouTube stream, but if you want to watch some PvP or just come hang out with the other house review enjoyers over in Twitch chat, you can join me on Twitch, Erratic Gaming, same thing. Thank you for hanging out on YouTube, though. We'll be back, I'm sure, tomorrow with more house reviews. Peace!